Do you or a loved one suffer from neuropathy? Then I urge you to turn up your volume and listen carefully to this controversial video where I will expose to you the secret to permanently and naturally curing neuropathy in as little as 7 days. Hello, I'm Peter Barnsby, and in the following short presentation I'm going to reveal to you a little known neuropathy curing secret that's travelled with me over thousands of miles, to not only improving your current nerve pain symptoms, but completely eradicating them, permanently. Yes, I said permanently. And before you go thinking that this is another conspiracy or gimmick, it isn't. This is a well-documented, scientifically proven, and natural solution to ending your nerve pain, forever. I'm talking about finally stopping the guesswork. Finally stopping spending a fortune on painkillers, topical gels, supplements, and trips to the doctor. And most importantly, I'm talking about no more pain. No more nerve pain for the rest of your life. Can you just imagine how that would feel? Now I'll get to my unusual secret to eradicating nerve pain and how it came about. But first off, I must warn you that this video may not be available for very long. In fact, I'd put money on it being taken down very soon. The billion-dollar pharmaceutical companies are desperately, and I mean desperately, trying to suppress what I am about to reveal to you. So if you are truly serious about vanishing your neuropathy for good, then stop what you're doing and pay close attention, as in the next few minutes you'll discover that all the neuropathy problems you're facing are, in fact, reversible and curable. All the frustrations with often simple day-to-day tasks, all the despair, all the grievances can be a thing of the past. And even though it may seem impossible to you now, I'll show you the bizarre secret that has now helped thousands of people, just like yourself, finally say goodbye to their neuropathy for good. Finally say goodbye to those persistent, stabbing, burning and shooting pain in just a matter of days. Finally say goodbye to this crippling condition, robbing you of the precious years of your life, no matter your age or the extent of your neuropathy. Even if your doctor has told you your condition is hopeless and permanent, which is simply not true. Even if your body hasn't responded to your current or past medication or treatments. Just imagine the feeling of waking up in the morning pain-free, ready to start the day just as you deserve to, just as life was meant to be. Imagine being able to enjoy everyday tasks, such as playing your favorite instrument, hitting the golf course, cycling, or even something as simple as tying up your shoes again. Imagine the shock on your kids' or grandkids' faces when you're able to walk, play, and laugh with them, just as you did long ago. Imagine lying in bed at the end of the day, drifting naturally to sleep completely pain-free, as life intended. It will be like you've broken free of the slowly tightening vice, trapping your hands, feet and body. Like the bed of nails you've walked on for so long has finally been removed. Now, you're probably thinking these are results you can only dream of, but this no longer has to be a dream anymore. Believe me, I was also the one who could only dream of results like this, not that long ago. I know how it feels to feel disheartened and stranded. How no matter which doctor I spoke to, I got the same hopeless answer. How I constantly looked at others with no neuropathy and just wished I could be like them. How I wished I could have just one single day without pain. How it used to anger me when people would say, "It's not a big deal, just grin and bear it," or "It's part of life." Well, heck, I didn't want it to be part of my life. Do you? With an estimated 15 to 20 million people in the United States alone suffering from neuropathy, you may be wondering why so little research is made into preventing and combating this terrible condition. As upsetting as it sounds, the billion-dollar pharmaceutical companies are profiting greatly from your pain. Every single medication, painkiller or supplement you take helps fund their lavish lifestyles and fast cars. Think about it. Would Big Pharma rather cover up your symptoms and make you a lifelong customer of theirs? Or would they like to actually cure your condition? Pretty obvious, isn't it? The pressure on the medical community by Big Pharma to not find a cure to neuropathy is staggering. They've been effectively left in the dark about neuropathy completely. And yes, this is intentional, and exactly why there is little research made into the subject even to this day. And it's exactly why Big Pharma are desperately trying to suppress this video and prevent me from revealing my secret to you. But first, what are others saying about this somewhat odd neuropathy curing secret?
Hi, Peter. I've been following your secret to ending my neuropathy for 9 days now, and I can proudly say I am no longer in a single bit of discomfort. I have no more nasty pinpricks all over my hands and feet that would haunt me all day. I love the fact my doctor can't even explain my miraculous recovery. His face, priceless when I showed him my results. Thank you ever so much, Martin.
Peter, for the past 3 years I've suffered daily with neuropathy. When I was told there was a secret to curing it, I was understandably very skeptical. But with honestly nothing to lose, I tried it out. Well, it's been just 1 week, and I just cannot put into words how brilliant my results have been. I have absolutely no more hypersensitivity and no more agonizing burning pains. I can't explain it, but this thing works. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your secret with me. Best regards, Cheryl.
Hi, Peter. I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to use your secret and reverse my neuropathy. For the first time in 5 years, I've finally been planting and working in my garden, a hobby which I used to enjoy so much before being struck with this horrible condition. I am now nerve pain free, I get no more stabbing and sharp pains in my hands, and it's all thanks to this simple secret that you shared with me. Thank you again, and all the best. Richard.
My path to discovering this secret has been a story I have yet to share till today. 6 days after my 58th birthday, I started feeling those sharp, stabbing pains in my feet. I'm sure you know what I mean. A diabetic since I was 55, my doc told me this was an inevitable side effect of my condition. I tried to deny it. I tried to hide it, but my neuropathy eventually caught up with me. The pain was sometimes unbearable. I found it almost impossible to sleep at night until I was at the point of exhaustion. My hands were numb and heavy. I felt like someone was grabbing at my tendons and violently pulling me in every direction possible. It was horrific. I tried every therapy or treatment under the sun. Medications, supplements, exercise, warm baths, acupuncture, you name it. But nothing worked. All worked temporarily, only for the pain to come back with full force. To add to my heartache, a year later to the day, my beloved Marisa died. Grief-stricken and at Marisa's wishes, I travelled with her ashes to a remote village in Malaysia. It was where we first met whilst working abroad. As I stood alone in the countryside she loved so much, I said goodbye to Marisa and threw her ashes into the wind. With my feet and hands burning with pain, I quietly broke down and sobbed like a baby. Now, here is where my story gets a little strange. As I opened my eyes, in the distance I could see a small, stocky Malaysian woman waving at me. I wiped my eyes and walked over. After a brief introduction, she beckoned me into her humble home. No doubt she felt sorry for the old man standing and crying on his own. I was introduced to her family and was invited to dinner. Many hours went past, and after explaining my situation and story, I was invited to stay at their home until I left. I had always had fond memories of this village, and it was a real honour to be invited to stay with them. It wasn't until my third morning, upon awakening, I noticed something very peculiar. My neuropathy symptoms were far less obvious than back at home. The sensitivity and pain in my hands and feet seemed far less noticeable. I hadn't altered my meds, so I put it down to being more relaxed and at ease in the countryside, and got on with my day. Now, on the 5th day upon waking, I thought I was still dreaming. I woke with absolutely no pain whatsoever. No shooting, no stabbing, no tingling, no numbness. Nothing. Just beautiful nothing. I couldn't believe it. It just couldn't be right. For the first time in years, I had zero pain. As I sat on the end of my bed, I can't even begin to explain how that felt. I felt free for the first time in my entire life. Realizing the only change was my diet, I rushed to ask the kind lady what ingredients she'd been using to cook for dinner each day. Honestly, it was a list of mostly everyday vegetables and foods that I could quickly pick up at my local grocery store. At the time, it didn't make sense. What had caused my neuropathy to completely vanish? The following day, I said my goodbyes and left for my flight home. With the addition of the certain foods to my diet that were cooked for me abroad, I was waking up every morning pain-free and with the biggest smile on my face. I actually looked forward to each day. I looked forward to enjoying activities I could only have dreamt of, such as cook for my family, walk to the park, and even type on the computer, activities that so many people take for granted. To tell you that my friends and family were shocked would be an understatement. I would have loved you to have seen their faces as I glided around the house pain-free with bare feet. I was no longer dealing with the drain of energy and frustration of constant pain and numbness. I was no longer wasting my life away in agony. I had not only improved my neuropathy symptoms, or temporarily hidden them from painkillers, they were completely eradicated, completely disappeared, without a single trip to the doctor or swallowing a single tablet. I felt free for the first time in my entire life. It was a dream come true. Spurred on by my own miraculous neuropathy reversal, I decided to make it my life mission to eliminate neuropathy for others too, and dispel the lies and deceit spread by Big Pharma. I spent the next months extensively researching and studying thousands of case studies and medical journals until I came upon a revelation. One simple fact that's the real reason why no matter what you do, your neuropathy is not being reversed. And exactly why mine had. Now, you may or may not be aware of certain vitamins or minerals that we are recommended to help reverse neuropathy. For example, take the supplement acetyl-L-carnitine. In the Diabetes Care Journal, it stated that these studies demonstrate that ALC treatment is efficacious in alleviating symptoms, particularly pain, and improves nerve fiber regeneration and vibration perception in patients with established diabetic neuropathy. And take the supplement gamma-linolenic acid for example. In another diabetes care research paper, it's clearly concluded that gamma-linolenic acid has a beneficial effect on the course of diabetic neuropathy. So why, when we're given these supplements in tablet form, they fail to do a single thing for our condition, apart from tear a hole in our pockets? You see, there is a big difference between the vitamins and minerals contained in supplements I was taking prior to my discovery, to the real ones that were contained in the food that I cooked. Many people, including myself, at one point think they can just take their vitamin tablets or supplements, and it means they don't then need to actually consume the food containing these vitamins or minerals. Well, this turned out to be not true. You probably never heard of the study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine, published in 2013, which looked into multivitamins. They shockingly conclude that although available evidence does not rule out small benefits, or harms, or large benefits, or harms in a small subgroup of the population, we believe that the case is closed. Supplementing the diet of well-nourished adults with most mineral or vitamin supplements has no clear benefit, and might even be harmful. This completely explained why, even though scientifically proven to work, I was making no progress in curing my neuropathy, no matter which supplement I took, and is more than likely the explanation why you or a loved one is also still suffering right this second. The real treatment for neuropathy is not contained in a tablet. The solution is contained in the foods we eat. Take gamma-linolenic acid. This can be naturally found in vegetable oils, and the proven neuropathy-curing acetyl-L-carnitine. Believe it or not, this is found in certain milks and meats. With the addition of these foods, or any of the whole host of other everyday foods which I have found, this truly was a natural and permanent neuropathy cure to shake the medical world. With all this taken into account, I got to work and collated all my research and knowledge into my program, named the Neuropathy Miracle, the natural, safe and permanent neuropathy cure. Even after receiving numerous threatening emails and phone calls from not-to-be-named supplement companies trying to stop me revealing this information, I persevered. And here it is, the hope you've been waiting for. In the Neuropathy Miracle Program, I have put together my complete foolproof plan that has been the result of endless hours of research and hard work, and is exactly the plan that cured me and thousands of others who followed it. In the first core module, I explain in detail how your diet and the food you eat directly affects your pain levels and health. I detail the exact list of everyday unusual foods you require to add to your diet, and those to stay clear of for the best and fastest results. In another core module, I will go through how the current medications you may be taking can be in fact worsening your condition, a fact a lot of us overlook. In the last core module, I will explain about optional exercises you can perform at home to help temporarily reduce your neuropathy symptoms in conjunction with the other two modules for the fastest journey to a pain-free life. After utilizing the information you find in the Neuropathy Miracle Guide, you will be shocked with your breathtaking results. There is really nothing like this out there, and that's why what I'm sharing in my guide is such a threat to Big Pharma. This is a game changer, and more importantly, a life changer for you or anyone you know who suffers from the burden of neuropathy.
Hi, Peter. I just wanted to let you know about my results with your Neuropathy Miracle Guide. I've been plagued by neuropathy since I've had diabetes. Must be at least 10 years now. Sadly, I'd gotten used to the fact that I had neuropathy, and I'd gotten used to the daily pain I was to receive. Well, it's been just 2 weeks of following your guide, and my results have been out of this world. As you can probably tell by me writing this email, I'm finally back on the computer. I'm able to contact you and my grandchildren with absolutely no numbness or shooting pains whatsoever. This guide has given me my life back, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Sincerely, Daniel.
Hello, Peter. I'm writing this message to just say how thankful I am for being given the opportunity to try your Neuropathy Miracle program. It has been just over 14 days of following the step-by-step program you outline, and I'm already making significant progress. After 2 years of being waited on hand and foot by my husband, I can finally help out in the kitchen and make myself useful again. I feel like I've been given a new lease on life, and it's all thanks to your program. I wish you the very best in helping others with this debilitating condition. Mary.
The truth is, I know how miserable and hopeless neuropathy makes you feel. I was there not that long ago. But after you follow my Neuropathy Miracle Guide for as little as 7 days, you will be shocked by your results. I want you to experience the absolute joy I felt when my neuropathy finally was cured. I want you to live your life with complete freedom to do what you want, when you want, and how life was intended for you. Isn't that what you deserve? The beauty of the Neuropathy Miracle Program is that there are no big lifestyle changes to be made, and it's very simple to follow. This means my program does not involve any exercise plans or workouts or involve cutting out a single food from your diet. This is a permanent, natural, and safe solution to curing your neuropathy. But really, the future of your life, health, and well-being all comes down to this. How much would you pay to stop spending a fortune on painkillers, supplements, and trips to the doctor? How much would you pay to end the hopelessness and desperation? How much would you pay to start enjoying life as it was meant to be enjoyed, pain-free? Well, you'd probably expect a small fortune for results like this. But the truth is, and as I said earlier, it's my mission to eliminate neuropathy from the world for good. So, at first, I decided to charge $97. It barely covered my research, development, and administration costs, let alone to keep this video up and running. But as you've shown me your commitment in my program by watching this video up to this point, I've decided to reduce this price to a one-time fee of $37. So go ahead and take advantage of this very special opportunity and press the Order Now button below. But I warn you, this page will not be up for long, and if you close this page, I can make no guarantee it will still be up. The big pharmaceutical companies are desperately trying to shut this down, so make the right choice and order now before it's too late. The Complete Neuropathy Miracle Program comes as an easily downloadable document and can be viewed on any computer, mobile or tablet device. It can be saved for reference and offline viewing wherever you go. And you know what? That's not all. I want to sweeten this deal for you. Not only will you receive the Complete Neuropathy Miracle Program, but if you order in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to throw in 2 fantastic bonuses as a thank you for becoming a valued member. The first bonus I'm going to give to you is a fantastic guide called Sleep Like a Baby. I know just how hard it is to get a good night's sleep anyway, let alone with neuropathy stabbing at your skin constantly. So that's why I've put together a guide that's guaranteed to help you drift off to a deep, comfortable sleep, waking up energized in the morning. This guide is worth $29, but yours absolutely free. The second bonus, if you order today, is a step-by-step guide to naturally and safely restoring your blood sugar. Uncontrolled blood sugar can lead to weight gain and numerous other effects. So this guide is a real gem that I'm excited to give to you. So what are you waiting for? Enter your email address and click the Order Now button below. And I tell you what, it's going to get even better, because I'm so certain you'll achieve complete success with my program that I'm going to do something that no one else has dared to do. I'm so confident in your success with this program that I'm backing each and every order with an unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with this guide, then I'll refund every single penny paid, no questions asked. And you can even keep all the bonuses and guides. The risk is completely on me. So, to get full risk-free access to the Complete Neuropathy Miracle Program, plus the 2 great bonuses, then all you need to do is press the Order Now button below to lock in your order at this very special price. I can't say this video will be up for much longer. So if you are serious about eliminating yours or a loved one's neuropathy, then make the important first step and order now below.
Hi, Peter. This is a message to inform you of my progress following your Neuropathy Miracle Program. Now, I know you said results start from around 6 to 7 days onwards, but it's just been 4 days, and my stabbing shooting pains are barely noticeable. In fact, yesterday afternoon, I went cycling completely pain-free with my grandchildren for the very first time in 7 years. I was crying the whole way around in joy. I look forward to the following days of results. Thank you so, so much. Lucy.
Hi, Peter. My name is Charles. I am, or should say was, a longtime sufferer of neuropathy. I had early onset diabetes, and to be afflicted with neuropathy as well made it a very hard time for me. With that in mind, I was expecting a long road to recovery using your Neuropathy Miracle Program. But my results showed quite the opposite. After just 7 days, I was pain-free. I could not believe it. The best part of my recovery has been lying in bed at night, completely pain-free, and slowly drifting to sleep, waking up more with my energy that I've had since I was a young man. I thought that day would never come again. Thank you for giving me the freedom I deserve. Charles.
The way I see it, you have 3 ways you can go. 1. You can accept your neuropathy as it is. You can continue to live in pain and frustration. You can continue to feel hopeless and unhappy that you're not experiencing life as it was meant to be enjoyed. 2. You can continue with your current treatment of your neuropathy. You can even try out surgery or the latest supplements, painkillers, gimmicks or fads. Or 3. You can embrace hope and risk nothing by ordering the Neuropathy Miracle Program today. You owe it to yourself to experience the power of this program. Press the Order Now button below.